Everything we believed about Americans fell apart in a single day before we reveal the unbelievable moments that changed these Europeans' minds forever. Subscribe now if you enjoy discovering the real stories people rarely hear. Every new video uncovers surprising experiences, honest reactions, and unforgettable moments from around the world, so you won't want to miss what's coming next. Many European visitors expected Americans to be distant, unfriendly, and impossible to approach. Instead, they found complete strangers offering directions, starting conversations, paying for meals, and making them feel welcome. The biggest surprise wasn't a famous landmark or a massive city. It was the unexpected kindness they encountered almost everywhere they went, and that's only the beginning.
Oh mate, amazing! They're the nicest people in the world. They're so open to chatting and all that, and hearing about our culture and our history and all that kind of stuff. And
that's cool.
They're just really, really nice.
Oh, amazing!
Amazing, yeah.
Didn't expect it to be as good as this, to be honest.
Don't believe a lot of the kind of hype about it being just really unfriendly and stuff. It's how you carry yourself when you're here.
The ones we've experienced this holiday, unbelievable. We've had such opening arms and we've been so welcomed. It's hard to sit there and think Americans are bad, because every single person I've met that's American has been unbelievable.
And that's great to hear. I think a lot of people are going to hear that. They're going to be excited to hear that.
No, definitely. They've been the most accommodating people in the world. I think the U's love having us here as well, surely as well.
For sure.
All these guys in skirts, as you call them, and it's just cool to see, obviously.
You get a bad press, don't you?
Yeah, is the media misrepresenting how Americans are?
Definitely. Yeah, back home.
Interesting.
100%. Yeah.
We need to stop calling Americans uncultured just because they haven't left America. And now let me tell you for why. Because each state is like a different country, like a completely different country, with its own culture, with its own landscape, with its own feel. I have been traveling around America for a while now and have visited many different states, and they're honestly so unique in their own way. Everyone is like a different country in its own right. So we need to stop calling them uncultured, because there's no need for Americans to leave their country. They can just go to a different state and have a holiday. Whereas us in the UK, we live on a tiny little island. And for us to have a different experience, we actually have to get on a plane and go to another country. Whereas Americans can just hop in their car and drive a few hours in a different direction, and it will feel like they're in a completely different country, even different weather. Each state has its own unique weather. P.S. Where the frick have I walked? I don't know where I am. I keep doing this, guys. I keep doing this.
One traveler admitted they were prepared for awkward silence whenever they entered a restaurant or store. Instead, friendly greetings, genuine smiles, and casual conversations became a daily experience. Those simple interactions challenged years of assumptions and left them wondering how their expectations had been so completely mistaken.
Have you guys tried any good food? Any food that's standing out to you yet, or no?
Shake Shack. We're in a Shake Shack.
Shake Shack,
It's
yeah.
unbelievable. And I mean unbelievable. What else we have? Raising Cane's?
Raising Cane's?
Yeah. Take it or leave it.
Yeah, take it or leave it.
To be fair, nowhere does fast food like the Americans. So Shake Shack, we went Chick-fil-A, we've been to Chipotle. Chipotle was the first stop when we got here, as soon as we got off the flight.
So we're eating healthy, yeah?
Yeah, you're eating good, you're eating good. Cool.
Brilliant. Pancakes for breakfast. Don't get that back home.
No.
Pancakes and sausages. That's a taste combo we just don't get.
What are people having for breakfast over in Scotland?
Okay, it'll be savoury food, so it'll be like sausages, bacon, eggs.
Yeah.
But to have it with a sweet option in the same plate, that doesn't happen very often. It's not bad.
I like all the food, all the hot dogs, burgers, it's all good, every single one.
Sam the Grass is that deli shop, yeah.
Salmon shop. amazing this summer.
Hash gummies.
He loves
Hash
Five
gummies.
Guys.
Hash gummies.
He loves Five Guys at one time.
Not really out much, just been drinking mostly. Had a couple of good pizzas, that's about it.
Apparently we have tripled the St Patrick's Day weekend sales in one day. You know what? I think we could be doing better than that. Tripled. We need to at least quintuple that.
Beer, definitely the beer.
You guys are like beer's greatest threat.
Miller Lite I've been drinking, haven't I? IPA last night, a local IPA was really, really good.
Americans might need like you guys to come over and host a class, like a training course.
I think we're happy to come over anytime you guys want.
If you guys want us, we'll come. Genuinely. You guys want us, if you put up with us, we'll come.
As someone who grew up in Europe, especially in Germany, there's something so cool about American suburbs, and I don't think Americans are realizing that. For me, this really feels like I'm walking through a movie set. And I know that doesn't make sense for a lot of people who grew up here, but I get so excited every time I see a yellow school bus, or like these long drives away with the basketball hubs, or even like these random sidewalks as I'm walking here right now. So please tell me I'm not the only one.
Another European expected huge cultural differences to make every conversation uncomfortable. Surprisingly, neighbors invited them to local events, shared recommendations, and treated them like longtime friends. And they realized genuine hospitality wasn't just something people talked about, it was something they experienced repeatedly throughout their visit.
So, what is your perception about Americans? Do you like Americans? Do you not like Americans?
You go first.
And be honest, sorry, be honest.
I've only met really nice Americans.
Okay.
Like really welcoming, and they love Europe.
They love Europe.
They love Europe, and I think they're really respectful of Europe. Why? Can I ask why you want to know about Americans specifically?
Because my channel is based on like people that are from America, and you know they know that I traveled, you know, and they go like, oh my gosh, ask what do they think about us over here, you know. So they want to know your opinion, the opinions of people from here, you know.
When I traveled to America, I loved it.
You loved it.
Okay, hot take. Europeans are actually being lied to. We have been told our whole lives that American friendliness is fake or shallow. But I've been living in the Midwest for more than a decade, and I realized we're just wrong. European me used to see a stranger's smile as a literal threat. I'm not kidding. Back in Czech, if you're nice, people assume you want a vote from them or something, anything. We call our attitude that we're just being real, but now I'm realizing it's exhausting to be mad your whole life. I'm at the checkout line and these two women behind me, talking about business they've just lost. Back in Czech, everyone would tell you, we've told you so. It would be a family tragedy and people would never try again. But here, one of them, she just shrugs it off and didn't work, I appreciate a lesson, I'll come up with something else. Then they just switch topics and they talk about their kids. So I'm standing there like, wait, we're not gonna spend the rest of your year being depressed? Okay. Some Americans are always apologizing for being too much. But from the outside, it is not too much. It's actually just freedom. I'm realizing that moving on isn't shallow, it is just like refusing to stay down. You guys literally hacked the system. I wasn't born to be this optimistic, but I'm obsessed with this. I'm loving this. And I blame Ohio for this.
America, it is happening. Do you see it? People who want America, who have travelled to the World Cup, are realising they've been lied to.
We owe America a huge apology because America is nothing like what the media tells us. Everyone is so friendly, everyone is so accommodating.
I feel like I've been lied to my entire life about America.
Texas is good. Everything is big.
Walmart. I love it. This is so insane.
Look at all the American flags. Yeah, beer and barbecue. Yeah, that's very different.
You get red, milk, and then another one. This is probably the best store I ever been to.
Cheers. Cheers. The better is in America.
Wait, what? America! 10 out of 10.
I have to say this about the World Cup. America has absolutely smashed it.
One of the reasons all these videos about Europeans and foreigners coming to America and enjoying our culture so much, one of the reasons it's so great is because you have to remember that the media doesn't just lie about America in America. The media lies about America all over the world, right? So people all over the world are told about how dangerous America is. And then they come to America and they're like, oh my God, it seems incredibly safe here. And they're told about how awful America is. And then they see how amazing like our grocery stores are and our restaurants are and how, our food portions, and they love the taste of the food. And so when all you get is this constant leftist stream of negativity about America, because journalists tend to be Marxist and communist and anti-American and anti-capitalist, right? Journalists around the world hate America. And this is universal inside of America, and it's almost universal outside of America. And so for people to actually come and experience the culture and realize that their media has also been lying to them their whole lives, and sometimes it's hard for Americans to realize that our media has also been lying to us our entire lives. I know I had this realization when I was in college. So this is a very difficult thing for us to realize, and we live here. And so for foreigners to come and get to experience how amazing American culture is compared to the lies they've been told, and also compared to their own home cultures, is really encouraging, and I'm loving every minute of it.
Not every moment was perfect, but the positive experiences consistently outweighed the negatives. Many visitors admitted they would return without hesitation because the people they met changed their entire perspective. Sometimes a single act of kindness can erase years of misunderstanding faster than any headline.
This is not what's happening in America, but then you go there and it is the chillest place in the world. Everybody's super friendly, and that doesn't penetrate the European media.
There's so many people missing out on actually experience America and the culture for what it actually is. Because people obviously see that and get scared and feel like, ooh,
I shouldn't go. But it's your ancestors, your European ancestors went there, and they say, like in Europe and the media, oh, America doesn't have any culture. But it does. It has every culture in the world, because America is this giant melting pot. Of every culture.
And so many countries and food cultures, and that's why it's like...
It's wild, dude.
It's next level.
Like, we've been walking down the street before, and house after house in neighbourhoods in Tennessee, you'll see a USA flag hanging out in the front porch, and then right next to it, across the other side of the house, you'll have an Irish flag. You walk down, then you've got an American flag, and you've got the fleur-de-lis, the New Orleans flag, and then go down, you've got the lion rampant flag, like a Scottish flag. Then you've got the German, the French, the Swiss. We've seen neighbourhoods that have literally decided that they're going to post their nationalities on the front of their house and tell you, I'm American first. It's the first thing you see. Next thing you see is their sub-nationality, like from where they descended from. That's pride, and we just do not have that in the UK. But America, they're not scared, and that makes me so happy to the bottom, to my core. You've no idea, like, the joy I feel when I see Americans celebrate their patriotic nature. Like, I love it.
So I posted about how foreigners were saying that they realized their media was lying to them about America after they experienced America themselves, and how the Americans that were commenting were under bad management haven't yet realized that they are being lied to by the media. And of course someone had to comment, oh, MAGA is lying to fit their narrative. But have you ever stopped to think that maybe the media is lying about MAGA and you're choosing to believe corporate media over your fellow citizens? This is literally how they create division, and you're falling for it.
So let me get this straight. Europeans don't have Chipotle, they don't have a Chick-fil-A, they don't have ranch. What the fuck do y'all have? What do y'all eat? Don't get me wrong, when I get it over here in America, we big bags. You get it? That's what we do over here. But what the fuck do y'all do over there? Because the amount of videos that keep coming across my For You page of all these people coming over to the US for the FIFA World Cup or whatever, it's insane to me. Like, y'all don't have a Chipotle. I could have sworn Chipotle was like an international thing. Like, you get what I'm saying? I guess not. Hey, that's a whole other world outside of the US. But what the fuck do you mean y'all don't have ranch sauce? Do y'all have blue cheese? What do y'all have? Shit, can somebody give me a list in the comments of shit y'all have that we don't? Cause ain't no way.
Alright, this is insane. There's literally the third Burger King in this city center. There's a Foot Locker over here, all with like street performers and everything. Europeans love America.
Europeans who are here for the World Cup are falling in love with America, not the American government. Don't get it twisted. Our cities, culture, natural beauty, amazing. But a president that 82% of Europeans think is a threat to democracy, that is what is holding America back. Yes, the videos of Scots in Boston are fun and a reminder that we should be grateful for our country, but tourists always see the best side of places, not the worst. And the worst side of America is our 35% approval rating corrupt president.
By the end of their journey, many Europeans said the people made the strongest impression, not the attractions. Their biggest surprise became a story they couldn't stop sharing back home. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. What's your experience been?
So many of you reached out after my last video that I had to say this one more time. The media has been lying to you about America, and the World Cup just proved it. For years, European and Canadians have been fed the same narrative. America is dangerous, Americans are ignorant, the culture is shallow, the food will kill you, and people believed it. Why? Because they saw it on the news, they read it online, they never actually went. Then the World Cup came, and millions of people who had never set foot in the US suddenly showed up. And you know what they found? Friendly people, incredible energy, stadiums that blew their minds, hospitality they didn't even expect. Video after video of Europeans and Canadians saying, I had no idea, I was completely wrong, this is nothing like what I was told. And that's exactly the problem. The media doesn't profit from you having a good experience. It profits from fear, division, outrage. A Canadian family having the time of their life in Texas doesn't get clicks, you know? A crime story does. So that's all you ever see. That's all you ever hear. And slowly, without even realizing it, your entire worldwide view gets shaped by people who want you to be afraid. And look, in my opinion, the World Cup didn't just bring football to America. It accidentally broke the most powerful propaganda machine in the world, because people finally went and saw it for themselves. So stop letting a screen decide what you think about a place. Go experience it, because I promise you the truth is always different from what they're selling you. Always.
Okay, so I have a proposition. You know all these Europeans that are over here and like genuinely loving America? What if we did like a 1-for-1 trade? You know, for every European that like genuinely loves America and is like, yeah, I'd stay. And then like for all the liberals that really, really hate it here and want to move to Europe, what if we just swapped? Like a one-time thing? What do y'all think?